So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, I think it's going to be hard, Peter, not to pick out the very talented Michael Elise here. We love his creativity and his ability to drift inside and find a little bit of space and then do serious damage. But potential was always in his game from a very young age, and he's realising that potential now, and he really is growing into something quite devastating.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. And it's Del Piero. Beckenbauer for Elise. And here's Del Piero. And here's Del Piero. And that's gone loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a searching pass.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And here's Owen. Danny Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Adriano. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Rijkaard. And he's been shifted off it. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Mateus. Silvestre. Alvarez. And that's a dangerous ball. Shoot! Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
No. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. Punched away. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
No, he's not going to get any further than that. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Duke has found the net here, of course. Rijkaard. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have... Can he finish? And no mistake! Borussia Dortmund back on level terms. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Danny Olmo. Can he get it through? Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. And here's Owen. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right positions to do that collectively.
Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Owen. Now that's well seen too. Adriano being given no time to dwell on the ball here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Azar. Danny Olmo. Alvarez. Adriano. Azar pinches it off him. Now it's Alvarez. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Alvarez. Number 14, Adriano. Coming on the field, number 9, Batistuta. Number 18,
আজকের পরিষ্কারের সময় ইন্তেকাল ফরমাই আছেন ইন্না লিল্লাহি ওয়া ইন্না ইলাইহি রাজিউন মরহুমের জানাজার নামাজ আগামীকাল সকাল 10 ঘটিকার সময় উঠাই লাগুত করা
Great chance here from position A1.
It's not a good idea in affording free kicks in these positions.
Matthias! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Alexander-Arnold. That's a good ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
substitution for Barcelona. Number 4, Danny Olmo. Coming on the field.
And it's Azar.
Number 10,
Driving through the middle. Barcelona have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Taken back almost at once.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold proves just a little bit too strong.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Four added minutes on the board. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Adams can get it clear. Silvestre. Driven in. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. I think we've got just about enough time for this free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Gets his head on it! And with that, the end. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. punched away. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Barcelona's can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
लेफ्ट लगे
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, I think we're in for something rather special here in being able to watch Hristo Stoichkov. When it comes to charisma and spirit, he's not lacking, and he's so sharp, they nicknamed him the Dagger.
Love watching him. He's one pea in a pod. There's only one Hristo Stoichkov.
And he's always got plenty to say.
He's having a shot! And he can thump it away. Oh, there's a probing ball, out towards the flank, in with the challenge. Silvestre just loves to go forward whenever he can. Del Piero, and he's had it nicked away. That has ended up in no man's land. Adriano. Parity is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Stoichkov picks it up out wide. Still goalless at the moment. That has been cut short. Well, that looks a decent ball. Knocks it out wide. And it's Rijkaard. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, easy pickings there. And here's Stoichkov. And that is well cleared. Alvarez gets on his bike and on the move. Mateus. Del Piero. Del Piero. Here's a shot! And that's off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Baresi promptly onto that, and that is that. Played out wide. Silvestre. Chance to deliver. Terrific effort! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and made it perfectly.
Batistuta! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Panama with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. And he gets rid in a hurry. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's lost his man here. Del Piero. And Del Piero! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Silvestre. Alvarez. And the referee has blown for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Barcelona leading by 1 at the break.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Barcelona leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. Stoichkov! And there's a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Adriano looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Not the most accurate pass. And he can clear it away. And that's a throw-in.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 21, Alvarez. Coming on the field is number 18, Owen.
Oh, he's been... It's and he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number two then. In by Messi. Panama given another corner. Panama have their third corner. Scores! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Barcelona will have one further opportunity to make a substitution after this, their latest change. Beckenbauer. Dani Olmo can see things others simply cannot. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Driven in. Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Barcelona have their lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Beckenbauer, great defending, strong and determined. And he's worked it through. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And the shot! It's in! And right near the end, we have parity. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now, the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Oh, that's a vigorous challenge. And he passes it long. And that will be the final act. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, Erling Haaland is developing a massive reputation. The raw power, the speed, the ability to find the net in all sorts of ways. Sometimes you just wonder how you're going to stop him, and I think as a defender you'd be hard-pressed for answers.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. Now it's Batistuta. Nice-looking ball. Baresi cuts out the pass. De Gea comes out and deals with it. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Now it's Dani Olmo. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, what a mistake! He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ibrahimovic.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Mateus, Adriano, De Bruyne. Hullet. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Hazard. That's a nicely shaped ball. Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Oh, great leap! Goal! Victoria! Certain, searing, and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Victoria have broken through. It's 1-0.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Now it's Batistuta. It's Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Adriano really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
That's a decent clearance. Cannavaro. 30 minutes gone. Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Deftly away. Cannavaro. And Mateus. Ibrahimovic dominates aerially so often.
Barcelona certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Batistuta. Can he finish? It's a goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Barcelona restore parity.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Barcelona will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. And so the action is resumed. Now he's got space here. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Edmilson. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. Ah, that's a fine interception. Dani Olmo. Mateus. And here's Batistuta. De Bruyne. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Mateus pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Shot, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Victoria are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, strongly challenged there. Adriano.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Now it's De Bruyne. And it's Ibrahimovic. Knocks it into space. Batistuta looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Oh, that was vital. And he's there to get it away. And it's gone back to the keeper. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And he's in on goal. Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ibrahimovic.
There will be 1 minute.
Oh, good ball. Taken back almost at once. And that will be the final act. Barcelona have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Adriano voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The
Hello,
game yet to
everybody,
kick off.
and welcome
The
to
excitement
today's match.
already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marquinhos. He's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his... The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's De Jong. McAllister. And here's Haaland.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Mohun Bagan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Quarter of an hour played. This is a promising build-up. And he's got away from it. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. He's having a good look here.
Well, I think they could do with making this count, especially from here.
Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Number 10.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, well played, well played. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. And he's forced to go back. Played into space. Shot could be on. He has found the way through. Oh no, this does not look good. De Gea gets it clear. And that has left him in a heap. Batistuta, always looking for that half a chance.
Mohun Bagan really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it. That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern...
Header! He will be livid with himself. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Silvestre. Lovely feet. And he's managed to get free. Elects to... Towering header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Parity. And it's Olmo. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it's been an exciting half, Peter, with each side having chances and good spells of possession. I'm hoping that both will keep this open approach.
But it has been tight, it's been competitive. Each side with one significant moment, and at half-time the score is 1-1. Barcelona get the second half going. Baresi, Cannavaro, Kimmich. Can he get on the end of this? Dani Olmo receives it in a wide position. It's their second corner of the game. Defending of the desperate variety. Kimmich opts for safety. Silvestre. Ball in towards the middle. Adriano gets flagged offside.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
McAllister, some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. And it's Olmo. And here's Batistuta. Oh, that's superb. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Messi picks it up out wide. He is through here. It's a threatening ball. Dani Olmo. Dani Olmo does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Dink through. Dani Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
So, third corner of the game. And the keeper beats it away. Throw in.
That's well played. He knew he had to mop that up.
Kimmich. Ball played for Rijkaard. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, that's clever. That's really well cleared.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, good climb! And how did he not put that away?
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Barcelona can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
De Bruyne. That has been slung wide.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne.
Minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Rijkaard. How they wanted to win. They did everything to win, but time has beaten them. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end.
Fellow attendees, this is...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action.
For me, Peter, Albert Ferrer was one of the very best defenders of the 1990s.
And of course he played in that most famous of all Catalan dream teams.
Yeah, not one of its most glamorous members maybe, but definitely one of the most important.
And it's Batistuta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Not a hint of offside here. Spread it left. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's a good run down the left. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Mateus can see things others simply cannot. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Barcelona have it back and can go again. It's a promising position. Yamal receives it in a good position. Yamal! Goal! Barcelona! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
He's going for goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Strong running down that left flank. And he's got the beating of his man. Oh, shoots! It's a goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Adriano. Mateus. And it's Rijkaard. And here's Batistuta. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, that has not gone well. Nice control, just eases him off the ball. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. He's found a way through. It's a good-looking delivery. Chance! Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Barcelona really are lucky not to be down by more, Peter. The manager's going to have to come up with something a little special to lift these players, otherwise this one's as good as done.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And we get things going again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And that is expertly dealt with.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And it's Bojan. Bojan. That is lovely. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Bojan Kirkic really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, a gilt-edged shot at goal! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Mbappe really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for it.
Oh, he's been caught on it! And he shoots! It's a goal! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
Barcelona may be down, but not out just yet.
Substitution for Barcelona.
Rijkaard.
Number 24.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
It's a good run down the right. Bojan Kirkic will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And this is Kaut. He is through here. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 14.